This will make you feel very uncoordinated. I hear that you like to do these in the shower. Is that a thing?
Road to pro, this is the foundational discipline, yes.
I'm on the road to pro pickleball. And I've been very consistent in stretching before I play a match, but I've never really been consistent on the stretches that I do before the match. So I'm looking for a set of stretches to do every single time I play pickleball. It's completely brainless. I don't have to think about it. I just do these 10 and then I'm ready to go.
Exactly.
So you can help me with that?
Absolutely,
Let's do it,
absolutely.
bro. All right. So what you call this, like 10 for 10, right?
Just 10 movements, 10 repetitions. Let's go.
All right,
Yeah.
so what's move number 1?
So I'm just gonna ease in. I just call it easing in.
All right.
Yep.
Very nice, very nice.
Just activating those hip flexors.
Do you ever go faster than that, or you always start that slow?
Well, I'm not your age, so.
Start pretty slow.
Excellent. And then we'll switch to the heel lift.
Okay. Colloquially known as butt kicks.
Butt kicks, that's exactly. And we're just easing in. We'll be trying to be smooth as we can.
What's your rationale for going slow instead of getting right into it fast?
Collectively, I think people are just waking up, or they're just getting out of the car, just trying to activate the muscles so that we can get the blood flow and be injury free. Most people, they just jump on the court and they start sprinting, blow a calf, adductor, hamstring.
Yeah.
And we're just trying to ease into those motions. The movements are necessary to get us ready to ease into our movements rather than just jumping right in.
I have a tendency to want to jump right in, so I'm glad
Everyone
you're
does.
slowing me down.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yeah. All right.
Yep.
What's the third one?
All right, we'll do a heel walk. And now we're trying to keep the legs straight here. We're activating the front of our calves.
Interesting. What's it called?
Anterior tibialis. Keeping the nice small steps, legs are straight. And then on the way back, we'll add a little arm circle to the movement.
Okay. Which direction, does it matter?
You can start forward or back, it's up to you. And again, we're just trying to be smooth, gentle with our shoulders.
This will make you feel very uncoordinated. Very uncoordinated.
You're great, you're great.
All right, so that's 3.
All right, and then we'll just do a 3-directional calf raise.
Okay.
Little pointing to the outside.
Why do we do all 3 directions?
Just to hit the calves in all of the areas that we'll potentially exploit during activity.
I hear that you like to do these in the shower. Is that a thing?
It's a great thing to do, yeah. While we're showering, we can always get a set of 20. And then the next one we'll do a lateral leg lift, and we'll just try to isolate the hips. I like to point my toe out to the side. You don't have to. Just a smaller range of motion and just an ease. We're lifting, we're not kicking. If you point to the hip bone and then put your fingers around that, you should feel it through there. If you go slightly back, you'll feel it a little bit more in the glutes, but we're looking to activate the hip, especially with pickleball, where a lot of adductor and abductor work. We're trying to activate both sides. And then the next one is the toe touch and reach. If you can only touch your knees, that's great. And then we'll go up, and then again up on our toes. We're going down smoothly, trying to keep our back strong, stretching the hamstrings.
I've lost count. 70,
Yeah,
71?
10's always a good number, 10 or 20. If a particular movement feels good to you, you can do more reps.
Okay.
And then we'll do a hand-assisted step back lunge. So we're not just stepping back and going into a lunge. We're gonna take some of the pressure off with our hands. And we're gonna keep the knee over the toe, step back, step forward.
Feels great.
Yep, great job. All right, and then we'll do a walkout. We can do a few reps with the walkout.
Okay, so this is movement number 8, I believe.
Yes.
Sounds right?
Yep, so we'll just gingerly walk out. Take lots of small little steps. We're stretching the calves here. We're stretching the hamstrings. We're moving into a plank. And then we're just gonna walk it back.
I'm assuming a lot of people can't do that.
This I usually don't. Yeah, include this one as an easy one. This is a tougher move.
So what would be the variation if you can't do something like this? What would you do?
Well, I would say everybody wants to strive to do one to get down onto the ground. So we're bending our knees. We're doing whatever we can to just slowly get out.
Gotcha. So if you can't keep like perfect form straight back, then start bending your knees.
That's right. That's right. And we want to get down. Ultimately, we want to have a movement that gets us down on the ground and then back up. So we can do toes, back up, and if we have to bend our knees, however we can get up comfortably. Because that's a big deal, is not something that you might consider, but as we get older, people have trouble getting up, getting down. So that's a big deal for a lot of people, just getting up off the ground.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll walk it out and then we'll just do a couple moves on the ground.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay. We'll flip to our back. We'll just do a combo.
What do you call this?
I call it hips forward, hips back. It's a glute bridge in yoga. It's a hip thrust, pelvic thrust. All right, and then we'll just do scissors. We'll bring one leg down at a time and then back up. Or you can flutter them like you are. Scissor them.
I see what you're saying.
Yep.
Here.
So it's a little bit harder to scissor them. But if you start at the top and do one at a time, it's
easier.
Just a bit easier. I'm trying to keep the legs straight, more dynamic stretching here, even though we're starting to activate the core.
Gotcha.
Nice work.
Yeah, good stuff. So that's 10 for 10. I still feel like there might be some body parts that need more warming up. So what are like 5 other movements I could do if I had the time to do them? I'm thinking like specifically some sort of squat exercise, and then also getting my arms ready to hit balls.
If we're gonna do maybe activate our glutes a little bit more, our hamstrings, our legs, we could do a set of squats. We could start on the bench.
Yeah, sure. Okay, show me how it's done.
Because the tendency for people a lot of times is to bring the knees forward, and then they're very vulnerable with the patella and the whole knee in general. So what we want to do is we want to protect our knees. We want to strengthen our legs and protect our knees. So knees are over the toes. I'm leaning forward, I'm keeping my back strong, and then I'm just coming up, and then I'm sitting back the same way, nice and smooth, nice and slow. Knees, hips are hinging forward.
I can do that.
Yeah.
It looks doable.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's try it.
With a couple 100 pounds on your back.
Maybe. Your sound effects help too, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Breathing is good. Breathing in, breathing out. Exactly. That's good stuff.
Yeah, it's fun.
Good stuff. Another bonus move would be a reciprocal reach from the ground. So we would just walk out to our hands and knees. We're gonna press our left leg back and then bring up the contralateral or the opposing arm, reciprocal reach or bird dog.
Okay, I can get down with this. Okay, leg first, you say. I'm trying not to think too much, just trying to do.
That's right.
Because I gotta think about this match I'm about to play. I can't be thinking about what to do with my arms and legs.
Exactly, and that's the thing. We want to make these movements routine and simple. We're easing in, we're sipping our tea, having a little coffee.
I like it, I like it. What are some other ways I can get my arms involved?
Without any weights or bands, we can do a full swimmer, and we're looking to just, again, we're looking to go very slowly, range of motion, gentle with our body. Yeah, and then we could enter into a set of push-ups, a first set of push-ups we could do on our knees, which would be another bonus movement.
Sure. Oh yeah.
So even though you may or may not be able to do a regular push-up, it's always good to start the first set on our knees. Another way you can do this is lower yourself slowly and then arch back up into an upward dog and lower, arch, You can do the same thing from your toes. Lower, arch, and that just makes it a little bit easier.
Good stuff. So this is something that you would do, like you said, early morning. You haven't played yet today. You're just trying to get warmed up before you get on the court.
Absolutely. Mandatory. A mandatory discipline.
Yeah.
Yeah. Road to pro, this is the beginning.
It's the foundation.
The foundational discipline, yes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So
And one discipline just leads to all the others. Each character quality feeds the next.
at this point, you're probably warmed up, ready to hop into playing pickleball. So next video, we're gonna show you what to do to warm up on the court with the paddle in your hand before you play your match. Dan, thanks for your time.
Great job.
Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.